Today I'm going to be coloring this adorable stamp for you from CC Designs. It's part of their Doodle Dragon line. His name is Tree Hug, and he is absolutely adorable. And so all the Copic markers I'm going to be using to color him will either be to the left of the image or to the right of the image on the caps, in case you want to know which colors I'm using, or if you have the stamp, maybe you want to follow along. So I'm going to throw on some Christmassy music for you, and then I will be back when the coloring's finished and we will put the card together. Cuttlebug out, and I am going to be using the stitched rectangle frames to cut out kind of the front panel of my card. And I'm actually going to cut it twice, just so that I can use it again with the Hill border die from the Make a Card number 11 from this November release. There's an adorable little stitched hill border die that I'm going to use next with this next rectangle that I've cut out. So I'm just putting it right back onto the platform, and then just going to lay it across the center there, or not really the center, kind of about 1.5 inches or so from the bottom, and I'm just going to run it through there. So that's what that's going to look like. And then so this is the first frame that I cut here, and what I'm doing is I'm putting washi tape around it, just basically to cover the stitch marks all the way around, because I want the stitch marks to have a nice white frame around the whole outside. And this is some Tumble Glass Distressing from Tim Holtz, and I'm kind of creating somewhat of a cloud background here. And I wasn't being really super careful because it didn't really matter, because I was going to be covering it with this stencil. So I'm just taping the stencil down with the same washi tape, and then I'm using some white embossing paste to use for the stencil here. And the trick I've learned is to help it to not lift up or get messed up on you is to go really nice and thick with the embossing paste. And now I'm just scraping off any excess and putting that away, and I'm going to start taking off my layers of washi tape. So first I'll remove the stencil, and then I remove the layers of washi tape in the order that I put them on, kind of backwards. And it's so pretty. I absolutely love this stencil. So now I'm just going to add some liquid applique to the little tuft on the top of his hat, and then that little rim on his forehead there of his hat, and then I'm going to add it sporadically throughout the tree, just where I think that the snow would naturally fall and stay there. Right here I run into my tip being clogged, so I cut just the very tip of it off. They usually don't clog a whole lot, but this particular one has been slightly troublesome for me. So I'm just going back through and filling in some spots there, and now I'm just going to puff it up with my heat gun. You can wait for it to dry and then puff it up, but I am not patient, so I always just do it right away. So now I'm stamping the Happy Holidays sentiment that comes with this cutie little tree-hugging bear, and I'm just heat setting it because I stamped it with VersaFine Onyx Black ink, and sometimes that doesn't dry instantly. So this is my card base, and it is actually cut to 4 by 11 scored at 5.5. And now I've got my little hill that we cut, and I'm going to place that on there. And now I'm going to add my image, and that's going to be the card. All the CC Designs products that I have used will be linked below and on the blog. There will also be a link to the blog post. Thank you guys so much for watching, and have a wonderful day.